Welcome to Hickory Toy Show. Yes, look at Godzilla. One of my grails, but that guy had 545, I think, on that, and the tail was broke. Tony got to look at it really good, and said, "Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth getting right there." So didn't get it. But this show is so cool. It's got so much stuff you've never seen. That Rocky thing from Rocky 4 I've never seen. E.T. stand-up thing, old stuff. You had the old Terminator stuff. But some of it is a little pricey, and then some of it, they make some deals. Never seen these guys. These are from Terminator 2 too, back in the day. Just little bitty PVC figures and stuff. I don't never remember seeing anything like that. Plus, they had Predator ones too, so that was pretty neat. That bank thing, that Incredible Hulk, I had that when I was a kid, but I think I remember it being a little bit bigger, maybe because I was smaller. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson came to say hi to everybody. Michael Jackson there. That Sherwood Forest from Robin Hood. I saw a guy carrying that out later on. $400. I don't know if he got a deal or he just went crazy, but $400 I thought was kind of high for that. A lot of Star Wars stuff here. I almost bought the Rancor there. The guy wanted $90 for that. But I was like, well, and he said I'd take credit and debit and all that, and that was when I was almost done. I was like, I think I spent enough. But it was still cool to see. Maybe one day I'll pick that up. I don't know. Stay tuned to the end of the video, though. I do show what I did get. And, man, this is the best selection I've seen of LJN, Wrestling Superstars, at a show that I've been to so far. And I've been going to quite a few shows lately. And the first thing I saw, there's Andre the Giant. I don't have that one. Jason's got him. I think a guy wanted $60 for him. There's the Ted DiBiase one, Beat All to Hell. But this right here, oh my God. He wanted $125 for him. And that's actually a decent deal if you look at comps and stuff, which I will show you here in a little bit. Some of the comps usually about 200 or more. One Man Gang. That's one that I don't have. I have a lot of the common ones, and there's a lot of these that I don't have. And Vince McMahon, I think he had $150 on him. It's crazy that these things are only $3 or $4 back in the day. But some of them later ones, Axe from Demolition, they were harder to come across, and a lot of them came out in just Canada. Camp Patera, I think he had 80 on him. He was almost mint too. He didn't have no marks or nothing on him. We had the King Harley Race. I had that when I was a kid. I ordered mine out of a catalog. Didn't have his crown or nothing though. Incredible. The Hulkster there had that one too. And Bam Bam Bigelow, he's seen better days. He still wanted $70 for him. Oh man. And this one over here, the Honky Tonk Man, he's always beat up. I can't remember how much he was, but that last series is something else. It's really hard to find some of them in really, really good shape. But man, he had some good stuff here. He even had the Heart Foundation back there. $400 for the set. I think that was a little steep too. He had Elizabeth there. There's a bunch of them that I don't have. He had Terry Funk back there too. I don't have him. He had the Sergeant Slaughter. And I didn't even ask him how much that Sergeant Slaughter was. That was one that I probably should have asked him about, but I didn't. There's some more stuff. Popeye and The Simpsons, if you like The Simpsons. That little Fred Flintstone thing right there. I had that one as a kid. We're just walking along here and showing some stuff. There was a lot of Godzilla stuff, new and old. I thought I'd show these off. These were pretty neat. And all the other stuff down here. There's a lot more down here at the bottom here. The raisins and stuff. They had a little bit of everything. I've never seen these Garbage Pail Kids plushies. I thought they was pretty neat. I can't remember how much they were, but there was a lot to look at this show. And it's overwhelming at times to look at some of this stuff because it's just so crazy. There's so much stuff going on. I mean, look at this show. Look how big all this is out here. It's really, really big inside there. But anyway, let's go back home and show you the haul from Hickory Toy Show. Back here in the shed, and man, I picked up a few good things. I got some cheap things, And then I spent some money, but guess what? I got some deals. Very first thing I picked up, I always have to find something with Mario and Luigi and stuff to add to my little Mario corner. I got this little guy here, Luigi. I've never seen one in that color and stuff. $2, very first purchase. And off the same guy, I dropped him. There's a white and red Mario right there. Hopefully it doesn't glare too much. I thought these were pretty cool and add to my ever-growing Mario stuff, which I got it in the back shelf back here, and I'm going to have to put make a different shelf, I guess, because they're pretty daggone full. These were made by Jax. I don't know exactly what year they came out, but they are cool indeed. And digging down in the bag here, there was some cool cheap stuff, and there's some more cheap stuff. I thought this was pretty neat since I got that Mario. Let me put this bag over here. Since I got this Mario, that Mario I just showed you, I found this, and if he had the Luigi, I would have bought it too. It's the one from the movie. That one's pretty sweet too. A guy said, I'm going to cut you a deal on that, and I thought he might be like $20, $25. I don't know. And he said $5. So I was like, sold. Sold indeed, baby. I never had and you know what? I don't really remember watching that movie. I really don't, but there he is, on Mario in his own fashion. I know the guy that played him, and I can't remember him right off the bat. But yeah, if he'd have had the Luigi, I definitely would have got that too. And it might not seem like I got a bunch, but when you add this stuff up, I mean, we got $4 and $5 right there. And I got real lucky. I really couldn't believe that, which his leg is a little sticky. I need to clean him off. But there was a guy that had some Hasbro wrestlers, and I collect some of them too. Had the $1 Million Man for $5. I was like, $5, and it was on his foot there. He had Macho Man, he had Hogan, and one of the Bushwhackers. I already got all them. They were like $10 and $15, but old Ted was only $5, so I was like, well, I didn't get to get the LJN of Ted that I saw in the video, so I picked this one up for $5. Pretty good deal to add to the wrestling collection. I try to, when I go to these shows, I try to get something in my head of some things that I want to add to, like the Mario collection. Definitely want to try every time I go now to add to the wrestling collection some way or another, if it's just one or two or whatever. And also now I added to the gross out collection. I'm trying to keep on going. And I don't have any of these guys. I don't think I have anything not figure wise yet, and I don't know where I'm gonna put it on the shelf that I've got over there, but yeah, check this dude out. The Garbage Pail Guys. I don't even know this dude's name. They made these minis a few years back. Let me see what year it is. That's why I wore my glasses today. Topps made these, and they're made by, well, it says Funko too, but it doesn't say a year. If you know his name, let me know. I don't know, but I thought he was cool. The guy wanted $10 a piece, and he had 3 of them there. I said, what kind of deal would you work out? He said, give me $20 and you can take them all. So I gave him $20 and took them all. So this dude right here, which I don't know his name, we got a punk rocker guy right here. Check him out. I don't know his name either. If you know it, let me know. I'll spin him around. I mean, $20 for 3 of these, I thought was pretty neat. They're kind of like Pops, but they're not. And this one right here, I thought the girl with the braces and stuff, and the acne, and the glasses. Rhonda said, "Oh Lord," when I showed her these, and I was like, oh, "They're pretty cool though." So I can go with my gross out stuff. I don't have a whole lot of it or anything right now, but in time I will. So $20 for all 3 of these, I thought was a steal of a deal. Now we're getting to the good stuff. This is later on in the show, and I found one of my Grails. I did a video on here probably, I guess, about 2 years ago, and I was picking out like top 5 toy Grails, and this one I had when I was a kid. I had so much fun with it. I played with the thing all the time, and I've seen some, and this one actually, it could use a little wiping off, which I'm going to clean it up a little bit. It's not real dirty. I kept coming across this thing different places at toy shows. I came across it, and it doesn't have the decals here and there, or it's got a hole in the back of it because it's made out of plastic, or the bumper's missing, or one of the wheels is tore off, or something like that. And this time was pretty good. It had some good decals on it. The wheels are pretty decent. There's no busting holes in the car or anything. And if you remember that video, and I'm talking about a car, you'll remember what I'm talking about. And it also came with the figures. 1980s Mego Dukes of Hazzard car right here. I love this. And it come with the figures. And the cool thing about the flag on top would open up. You can open it up like this, and you can get the figures out. And there's Luke Duke, and we got Bo Duke right there. Very neat. There's the front of the car. Check it out. All plastic, all stickers on it. Only thing is this sticker right here where the E is, the last E is kind of ripped a little bit, kind of cut off. But the last one that I saw with the last show didn't even have this generally on this side. It was tore off and was stuck to the damn rebel flag. And I was like, and the guy goes, I was like, yeah, but the sticker's not there. And he was like, yeah, but it's there. You just got to take it off of that. I'm like, it's probably been on there for 30 years. I ain't trying to tear that up like that. They do repo stickers and stuff, but I wanted the real deal. So yes, I finally got it. There's the bottom of it, how it is. It's not much, it's plastic. It costed me a little bit. Average cost usually about $125 to $130 online. Guy said he had $100 on him. I was like, what's the best deal you can do? He said 90. I was like, come on, man, you can do better than that. How about 80? He said, yeah, we'll take it. And the figures themselves, I mean, the figures themselves are worth at least $15 to $20 made by Mego. And I have 2 sets now. So, yeah, like I said, you open up the top of the... And I've seen some of them where the flag has been just tore completely off. They're gone. The whole top is. And I'm like, man, if I get one of these, and I'm going to have to pay a little bit of money, I want a good one. Wearing orange today for the Dukes of Hazzard here. They also had Daisy Duke, they had Cooter, they had Roscoe, they had Boss Hog figures. I think most of them was about 30 bucks loose. 30 to 40 bucks. I think the Daisy's actually 50. She's a little bit more expensive. And I seen one guy at the show have them on card for, God, they was a few $100. They was crazy. But man, this took me back when I found this, and I was like, sweet. This is the guy that had the LJN Wrestling Superstars too. So after that, I decided to chill a little bit. We went to eat and everything, and then I started feeling bad, so we went back to the show. I went out to the car, sat down for about 30 minutes to look on Facebook stuff, drunk me something to drink, took me a pain pill for my knee because my knee was kind of hurting a little bit. And I kept thinking about them wrestlers. And I was like, you know what? I'm almost out of money, but there is an ATM. And I went in there, and just like the last time I went, when there's 2,500 people show up here within a few hours, they're going to run out of money. They need to put 2 or 3 ATM machines in that daggone convention center. But anyway, I went back to the guy, and I said, buddy, how much can you do? How better can you do on the Ultimate Warrior? I got him. And at first, he's so good, I thought maybe he was repainted. So I looked online to find out, and the paint is the paint. And it doesn't really look like somebody's touched it up or anything. I thought it might be at first. But it's here. The Ultimate Warrior from 1989 Black Card series. The last series of the LJN figures, which was actually made by a different company. I can't remember the name of them now that took over, and that's why they look a little bit different than some of the other ones. He had 125 on it. I thought that was a pretty good deal because, yes, let's pop up some lately purchases off of eBay. Usually from 200 to 250, sometimes even 300. And at one time, this thing used to fetch $400 or $500. That was in my head still. And I was like, at 125 was actually a pretty good deal because this thing is mint. It might have a few little markings on it here, I think up front. But for an LJN figure from 1989, it is mint. I thought that he was going to say $100 because it's 125. He came all the way down and said, I'll give them to you for 85. I looked at him, stuck my hand out, shook his hand, and I said, sold, baby. He laughed at me. But like I said, I said, I don't have no money on me. And the ATM is out of order. He said, I take PayPal, my boy. I said, well, get my phone out and PayPal you I will. For the Ultimate Warrior right here. And I said, while you're at it, how much for Ken Patera? Yeah, Ken Patera. He was 80. He is mint too, from 1989. He is very mint. All over. There's no paint missing or anything. Ken Patera, baby. He said, I'll give him to you for 50. I said, well, all right. Who am I sending this to on PayPal, baby? Because I'm sending them to you so I can get both of these bad boys. So, you know, here 2 months ago, or actually just a little over a month and a half ago, I went to the Toy Federation and I got the Killer Bees, which I had never had back in the day when I was a kid. And I definitely did not have these two, Ken Patera and the Ultimate Warrior. Sweet. I got to make room for these guys on the shelves. This right here made my day. So anyway, that is all I bought from the show. If you're adding it up, you're adding up about 240 something. I don't know. I do have some more stuff that I bought for my other channel, my diecast channel. I picked up some more stuff there. But I had more fun at this show this time, especially picking up the wrestlers, because I could have got Elizabeth. I could have got Vince McMahon. I could have got a bunch more if I would have not bought all this other stuff, and even the stuff that I bought there. But I like to spread it out and change it up a little bit, and I like to get a little bit of everything. Like I said, getting a Grail for once, and I got to go back and look at that video because I remember 2 or 3 other ones. The Godzilla one was a Grail, but the guy had $500 some on him, and he was the crack tail. Like I said, if I'm going to pay good money for a Grail, it's got to be good shape. So, never did add any of these guys in a Grail. When I picked him up, I was like, my God, I've seen him online. I never thought I would ever see this in person. And when you see them online, usually, the ones that are cheaper than maybe what I paid, or maybe around what I did pay, are going to be beat to hell. So, getting him for that price made my day. And I said, how do you want me to send this? Because you know how people say service and goods or whatever. He said, family and friends. He said, you're basically family. Because I guess so. I spent $80 on that, and I spent $150. I gave him over $200 some, $230 some. So yeah, I guess I'm practically family. If the guy goes back in June and he still has some of the other ones, I would love to get Elizabeth. And I would love to get that Vince McMahon, but he'd have to come down a little bit. And the other ones is kind of beat up and stuff. Maybe the Terry Funk was pretty good. Terry Funk's not usually that expensive, but. And the Andre, which I know my buddy Jason has the Andre, so I'm thinking I might try to get him off of him. He might have him around the same price, maybe. So. But anyway, that's it from the Hickory toy show in Hickory, North Carolina. We had a blast. I bought a lot of stuff. Man, the Ultimate Warrior, baby. I can't believe it. His rookie figure, the LJN figure right here. This is Movie John, and I'm always buying, baby.